What is going on, guys? It is Jeff here. Today we're in the video of Brawl Stars, and in today's video I'll be playing Poco in Gem Grab, and I believe this map is called Hard Rock Mine. It might have changed names, but anyways, I believe right now I'm the room creator, or when this is video recorded, I believe I'm recorder, or I'm the room creator, which means I have the matchmaking, and I'm cast expanded. So we're gonna be playing basically every single top team in Gem Grab right now. And this first team is going to be a top player. Some of you guys might recognize their name, but they're playing a little different comp. The comp that we have is probably more meta comp, but a lot of times people will play Pam instead of Poco. I personally really love Poco on this map, just because of all like the open space you can, and if you're able to get your super, it's really strong. So they're playing a little off meta comp with Barley and Jean. And their Jean has a super, so right there I baited out because I knew the Jean had a super, and I knew he was waiting in the grass for me to to pull me in. So I baited him to use a super, pretended I was going for a gem, and then walked out and just basically made him waste the super. So that's definitely really good because Jean takes a while to get his super, but he was able to actually get his super back. I'm not exactly sure how because he wasn't hitting me much. I guess he was hitting my teammates a little. So yeah, so I'm just again just using the wall to my advantage and dodge another Jean super, which is really nice. That means the Jean can't really do much right now, kind of just chipping us, which is completely fine. And you'll see that with my supers, I basically never heal myself, really. I usually just use it for my teammate, and I really want to save my heal for my Nita, because Nita is just super important in this comp. And yeah, as you can see here, a lot of times I would actually use my star power to my advantage. It's something that people think Poco star power is pretty useless, but it can actually be pretty good. And in this situation right there, I was like not attacking since everyone is backed off. I just used my attack since I'm not going to attack anyone, so I might as well use my attacks and heal my Nita up. And you'll see that I didn't actually go in for it because the opponent Jean had a super. I didn't want to risk all 8 of our gems just for one of like one extra gem to start countdown. So I let my Nita actually go up and grab it. So that's a pretty good. We were able to pick up the first victory. It was picking up a little close towards the end, but I was able to pick up star player. And a little spoiler, I actually got star player every single game. Pretty not flexing really, but it's not bad. And jumping into the second match, and yeah, the opponents are pretty high level. I believe the Rico is at 730 trophies, definitely pretty insane. And they're playing the same comp, and as you can see there, I aimed it and I was able to hit both of them at the same time. So now I have my super pretty fast, and I was able to heal up my my Nita over there and also double team them. And as you can see, I'm helping out my teammates pinching, and we're able to take out the Nita on with our Rico. And then our Nita also flanked, and then yeah, took out the Poco. So we just team wiped, which is definitely really nice. Now I have them in a really good spot. Definitely just trying to help my Rico over there, heal them up over there. Usually I don't heal my Rico as much just because Rico has longer range, so he doesn't always need the healing. But right there, like, Nita pushed onto him, so yeah, I had to heal him or else he would have died. But usually I like to save my heal for my Nita or for myself, but usually not for Rico. So right here, usually what I try to do is if I try to heal like the Nita, for example, I don't always help out Nita more because I kind of just save my heal for him, but then I actually help out on my Rico side more, just so I can help out both my teammates kind of equally. My actual support for the Rico, and then my heal for my Nita. So right here I saw my Nita pretty low. I healed him up there. Now I'm double teaming him because yeah, my Nita needs some help there taking it out. So we were able to take out the Rico again. Double team with a Rico, you definitely don't want to get into that situation where you're onto your opponent's side, just because if your opponent's just pinch you, you're just straight up dead. There's no way you can get out of that alive if there's 2 players onto you, like in that situation. So now all we have to do is survive. This bot is really bad because we're all trapped in the corner, and really well played to the opponents. Really well played that Rico was able to actually use the walls and just balance his super and killed everyone. But Rico was able to take out basically enough of them to where we spawned back in, and I was able to pick up all the gems once again. So yeah, just really dominating game. They were able to almost pick it back up in the end, but we're still able to pick up the victory. And really just trying to get my super, got my super and healed them up. So yeah, we just killed them all towards the end. So really well played to my teammates. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Alex is at almost at 800 trophies. Really nice. But bad thing is, of course, matchmaking takes a long time. But anyways, we're jumping on the match, and the opponents are playing Pam, which is probably the brawl that you'll see most, like the gem carrier that you'll see most on this map, and really in every single gem grab map. Pam is just the much more dominating gem carrier. But on this map, I just really love Poco. And yeah, you will see that this map Rico is going to be used a lot, and Rico will always be on the left side. So that's another thing you have to keep in mind of, is that Nita will struggle against a really good Rico. So you do have to help out your Rico. And also, they're actually playing kind of a counter, just because Brock is actually a really good counter against Rico, just because he can actually basically two-shot Rico. So he doesn't need to like yeah, kind of be more careful over there. And also, if the Brock does get his super, he can really easily destroy the Rico. So right there, I did actually go down, went a bit too aggro. I wanted to help out my Nita, but I actually got taken out. But it was okay. My teammate was able to actually keep them back away from my gems. I didn't have that much gems, so it's kind of like, it wasn't like the worst. But now they have actually really big lead. But our Rico was actually, or Anita was able to actually flank around and basically kill the Pam. And now the Brock has all the gems, but he actually picked up a couple of gems, or he killed the Pam, which allowed me to actually grab a couple of gems. So just, yeah, really well played to the Nita. So now I have my super. I'm just kind of waiting here for my Nita if he does need it, and I healed him over there, and I was able to push up, getting the Pam really low. The Pam didn't have her heal station; she would have went down. But right there, Alex or the Rico was able to actually take him out, and now the bear were able to double team and kill that Rico. So now we have a really good lead. The walls are broken, which is really nice, and yeah, just like really dominating here. Was able to take out the Brock with all the gems, and then now I'm just keeping it up still, because do not want to get in that situation like last game where we all got taken out. It makes it really easy for opponents to just get a basically come back. So I probably should have went back towards like 10 seconds left, but I just kept going aggressive, trying to get my super. But we're still able to pick up another victory, and I also got a star player once again. And we're going to jump into another match, and they have yeah, another base. I think it's the same comp as the first game. No, they had Barley. They had a Barley instead of Nita, but Jean can be super annoying. He's kind of like Terra, except for has a much longer range. Because yeah, if Jean can get one pull on the gem carrier, like it can change the game completely. And on this map, Jean can actually get his star player or star or his super pretty fast, just because it's wide open. And so that means Jean can just really chip down your opponents pretty easily. But of course, if you're able to dodge his shots, it won't be that much of a problem. And with dealing with Jean, really just really like easy thing you can do to bait out the opponent's super and actually dodge it is, if you know that the opponent has super, you have to first of all just play super careful. And a lot of times you can do in, like for example, gem grab or siege, what you can do is pretend to go for a gem or pretend to go for a bolt and run out of the way, so that a lot of times your opponents would think you're gonna run to get the gem, and they're gonna shoot their super towards the gem, and you just run out of it, and you basically bait out your opponent's super, and they waste the super. So that makes it so that you won't have to be, that careful with the opponent's super, because they don't have it, and also you just bait it out. It also works with Terra super, but with Terra super you have to be way more careful, because Terra has a super big range on her super, and yeah, Jean has a pretty small one. So yeah, that's just kind of some tips on how to kind of dodge your or the opponent Jean's super. So yeah, we're able to pick up another game when the opponents weren't as high as like the couple other teams, but they were still 500 plus. So now these guys playing against Daniel 27, and yeah, just another mirror comp. So this comp is pretty good, just because Poco is really good. Poco, the difference between Poco and Pam is that Poco actually just heals like 2000, like the amount of HP instantly. With Pam, it's more of an overtime heal, but it's like the station is there forever until it dies, until someone kills it. So I prefer Poco, like I said, on this map. But Pam can also just work super well because of the high HP and high DPS. So right there, I'm not too sure why Alex actually went in there towards the Rico, and the Rico wasn't even that close. Like when the Rico was actually far away, kind of just got him killed there. And now we're in a bad situation, because now they have a spawn trap. The Nita is playing too aggressive actually. Would have just stayed inside the grass, but we're able to kill the Nita. Now I can actually push up and help on Alex's side, the Nita side. So we're able to push back the Rico, because with the help of the Nita's bear. So now we're able to also back off the Poco with the Nita bear, because Poco has so low of DPS. he just struggles so much against the bear. You usually don't want to just, try and kill the bear. You kind of want to just run towards your teammates as a Poco dealing with a bear, because you don't do any damage. You do so less damage. It's kind of a waste of time if you try to kill it. Just save your attack for your opponents and let your teammates deal with the bear. So now they actually have a lead and the mid control, which is definitely not good. And the Nita was actually able to sneak up into the grass, but Rico was able to really well played over there, take out the Nita using the walls to his advantage. Now I'm just playing a little more aggro because I saw that the Rico was low on HP, and then the Nita is like the primary weakness to Poco, at least with this mirror comp, just because Nita has so much HP and does so much more damage. But Rico, dealing against Rico, you just kind of dodge his attack, and Poco, you can't really dodge his attacks because it's so big unless you're out of his range. But yeah, so a lot of times what you can do Poco versus Poco is just rush up to him, just rush up into his face and try to hit 2 players at once, because that can charge up your super really fast. And then if your opponent is only hitting you once and you're hitting 2 of them, that means you're able to charge up your super before your opponent. So yeah, a lot of times you can just heal up your teammates. So now they actually can get a comeback here. If they pick up 2 more gems, which they have enough time to do, they can actually win. But the Rico actually hid in the grass and was able to take out them, and then we're able to pick up a win. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just beating every single top player team, playing Gem Grab right now, and picking up star player every single game. So that is it, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace.